Today on D-Pads, we discussed Nintendo Labo. I talked about it on Married to a Nerd, and it's one of the most disliked videos. So we'll see what Denny and Mikey D think, and then we're going to talk about new Xbox Game Pass and why it completely surpasses Sony in every single way possible. Stay tuned.
We are the nerds. We are the nerds.
All right, so first up on the agenda is Nintendo Labo. Now, Heather and I discussed this in a previous episode of Married to a Nerd. Link in the description. We didn't like it that much, and the internet reacted. No one commented, though. They just disliked the video. Look, just tell me why you think I'm wrong. Don't just dislike. Anyway, so it's the topic today to discuss with Mikey D and Denny, and I want to know what they think to see if am I off base? Do I think these cardboard cutouts that I don't think are fun are actually cool? We'll find out. Hold on. So this is where we do the scene transition. You guys ready for this? Watch this magic. I'll make this magic.
It's good stuff.
Happen. Magic. There's the trailer. Boom, right there. So we have something to reference. You see it. We see it. There it is. So let's talk. So we go back and watch the video, see what I think. I'm not too fond of the cardboard, but let's start. Denny, what's your thoughts? Nintendo Labo, go.
Honestly, it's pretty ridiculous.
Don't.
I mean, okay. Well, I mean, let's just get it out there. Okay, the concept is interesting. I like the concept. That's pretty cool. You know, I'm all about kids finding a way to build stuff and use their mind and see how stuff is put together and whatnot.
It's for the kids.
Yeah, but the execution
it's not
is
for
just,
us. It's for the kids.
The execution is abysmal.
I'm about to blue pill this. And
let's just get this out of the way. I mean, it's blatantly obvious, but it needs to be said because apparently some people just can't get it through their skull. It's freaking cardboard.
We also don't know the quality of this cardboard yet.
It don't matter if it's the most expensive cardboard in the world, which I guess being Nintendo it probably will be, but it's freaking cardboard.
So when I look at it, the cardboard that I think, and I could be wrong, is I put together many comic book boxes back there, and that's kind of how I see it. And even though that's sturdy cardboard, it can easily be broken. I don't know.
Well, think of, okay, so your comic boxes. They sit there and do nothing but hold comics. When you've got stuff with moving parts...
Look at it. It's pulleys and strings.
And kids with sweaty hands holding on to
Look
it.
At it.
I mean...
First off,
it's going to break.
My kid's not going to color like that. It's going to be nuts. Like, these are all done by, like... There's no way. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, obviously they're going to have replacement kits for the cardboard. They're gonna have to, and each kit's $70.
It's $140. It's half the price of a Wii to enjoy this.
So I mean,
or of a Switch. Excuse me, I misspoke.
People could say, "Oh, okay, so the game's $60, so the cardboard only costs 10." Yeah, if you think you're gonna waltz into the store to buy a replacement cardboard pack, and you're only paying $10, you're out of your mind. This shit's gonna be easy.
Yeah, it'd be like $30, $40 for a replacement.
Easily.
We don't know. It's just a guess, but
yeah.
Mikey D, what do you think, buddy?
It's cool.
No.
It does get the kids involved. The piano cardboard technology is amazing.
Oh,
I have always contributed Nintendo to be more technologically advanced than Sony or Microsoft bringing out stuff. The Wii U screen pad, or the gamepad with the screen on it, even the GameCube at the time. Nintendo I feel, is always a step ahead. And I don't understand how they reinvented cardboard like this.
Is it a step? Okay,
it's a step ahead.
So
they have made cardboard gaming a thing now, and now we're gonna see Sony and Microsoft come back. It's like, all right, what can we do with a plastic milk jug?
So, in all seriousness, what's the difference between this stuff and the old Wii peripherals? What's the difference?
The ability for the old Wii stuff to last longer. Like I said, okay, so even if you don't have the accidental somebody sitting on it when it's on the couch or something like that, like, okay, so the dude's holding the controller playing the little robot game that you just saw in the trailer.
Right.
If you think this kid swinging his arms around and his hands aren't clammy and sweaty, you're out of your mind.
And if you think he's just gonna be like, ooh, 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 like kids are crazy.
Yeah,
I know.
I mean, it's just there's no durability here. There's absolutely none.
Well, there's the difference. Kids in Japan, they don't sweat. Kids in America, we are sweat. I'm looking at it, and it's more of a project for the parents than it is for the kids.
Well, the parents are going to have to put it together, and then the kids will play with it and destroy it and wreck it. I mean, like I said, I love the concept. You know, building something and like making the piano is cool, and being able to play the piano and kids learning how to do music, which, you know, in this day and age with schools getting rid of, you know, music programs and art programs and stuff like that, I'm totally for. I love it because I love music. But, you know, you're using cardboard. You're using one of the most flimsy materials known to man. It's corrugated paper that when it gets wet is ruined, is trashed. You know, it's just, like I said, concept, I love it. Execution, abysmal.
All right.
My cousin's gonna get it. He already has both of them reserved.
Well, your cousin gets everything.
He does.
Okay, so if you had limited funds and a Switch, would you get this, Mikey D?
I'll probably get the robot one.
Would you really get it?
I would really get it.
You have a Switch yourself. Would you get this?
Did you say limited or unlimited?
Well, okay, I'm sorry. If we had unlimited funds, we'd all be getting this.
Oh yeah, if we had unlimited funds, you know.
I mean, it's income
unbox it
tax
for the
season.
channel, you know.
It's income tax season. I would
Unbox
definitely...
it and then rebox it for the channel. No, but I mean, there's no possibility that I would ever fork over the money to buy either of these kits. I love my Switch. I have tons of fun with it. And like I said, the concept is cool, but knowing that, you know, I'm dropping $70 for something that's going to work for a week before it's completely demolished, and dude's got his foot on it.
Okay, so
no one plays with socks.
So what if there were less money? What money mark says? Does Denny say I'll buy this?
So we're looking for his price.
I mean, considering that,
Shut up.
considering they had to develop the game, obviously. Right. Dude, I wouldn't fork over $20 for this thing.
So $20. I would pay $20 for this. If I
mean,
Switch. I would pay $20.
I can say this much: you'll never see the robot backpack on me. I mean,
that robot backpack ain't. That robot backpack look at me and go, ha!
No, but
I'll put it on.
But
no,
for real, I mean,
I'm saying that it wouldn't fit on me. Is what I'm trying to say, because I'm a little bigger than most people.
Yeah,
Thank
saw
you,
you try
Trex.
to put on Showtime's bulletproof vest.
I did.
That didn't work too well.
did.
No, but I mean, just from the fact that they had to develop software for it and actually put a game out is why I would spend the $20. But I mean, really putting any money out for cardboard like that is just ridiculous. And like I said, somebody is going to take this and like get all the dimensions for it and then put out a freaking PDF of how to cut things out and where you would use rubber bands. I mean, it's going to get scammed, and even if Nintendo has replacement cardboard packs, people are just going to do their own, and Nintendo's going to lose out on money. This is not going to last. Like, not just the particular cardboard piece being destroyed. I'm saying the whole concept of the Nintendo Labo. It's going to be gone in a year's time.
Okay.
It's going to be like Pokemon Go. Everybody jumps on it, and then it's gone.
Okay, so that's our thoughts on it. Please let us know what you think below. Don't just, if you dislike it, please just don't hit the, if you dislike it, comment why you dislike it. So we can respond. We can have a dialogue about it in the chat window. I like to talk about it. I really want to know the appeal of this. And is it just because I'm not a child? Is it because...
no, don't say that, because there's way too many man-childs on the internet who are all for it.
But true. I just don't see the appeal in it. I think it's a game that you'll be into. You'll put it together. Oh, sweet, I put this together. I'm playing it for a day, maybe 2, and that's it. And you're done playing it.
Here's
It's just like every game that came with the Wii peripheral.
Here's where it's going to sell, is you're going to see schools all over the country buying it out for special programs there. You know, showing kids how to put something together and,
Right.
you know, maybe getting them started on thinking about engineering stuff. Okay. That's where you're going to... There'll be a lot of consumers at first, and then it'll be gone. And that's the only way Nintendo will get their sales from then on out is through schools.
Okay.
Yeah. How dare Japan try to teach Americans? We don't want to be taught.
Well, see, the thing is, I work for a school district, so I know firsthand that they'll see cool stuff and get it, and then it never get used. So,
all right, so that's cool. So let's move on to our second topic, and that's the news. There's new news about the Xbox Game Pass. And ready? Watch this magic happen again. Bam! There it is. The Xbox Game Pass. Okay, so the Xbox Game Pass is already it's a good service now as it stands before this big announcement. Like for $10 a month, there's a bunch and it's good games. Like it's not crap games. Like
you actually download them too.
Yeah, and it's so we'll do a little comparison to the PlayStation Now and near the end. But the announcement is that with Xbox Game Pass for $10 a month, any Microsoft released game you get
Xbox exclusive day 1 launch.
You get it with this, and if it's one of the play anywhere, like on your PC and your Xbox, you can play it on your PC and your Xbox. So you get it for both. How the DLC for these games work, I don't know. I don't think I talked about that. Like, do you have to buy the DLC or does the game? My guess would be you still have to pay for the DLC. I don't think you're getting the game plus all its paid DLC for free.
Well, I don't know. It's all part of the service.
No, you might.
You know,
but
I guess it's to be determined.
That's right. So, everybody's like, Microsoft don't got no good exclusive. Well, they pretty much got the 3 good ones on the screen in this ad. The 3 that have been announced are good. Crackdown 3, State of Decay 2. I did not know State of Decay was a Microsoft exclusive. I know. So State of Decay 2 and Sea of Thieves. Obviously, Sea of Thieves is the one that stands out. That game looks like it's going to be epic, and I've been watching some.
I will be playing on my PC.
Same here.
People in some beta videos look good. So, what's your first thoughts on this?
I mean, as a consumer, I think it's awesome. Granted, it's only the exclusives, but I mean, having a Xbox exclusive available day 1 launch, you know, if you're a part of this service, I don't see anything wrong with it.
Meh.
Well, you're just mad. You're just you Sony pony butt.
No, all I saw was Sea of Thieves, and I got excited, and I'm like, oh, but I don't play my Xbox enough. So, Sea of Thieves is on Windows 10, sold, done. I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, I'm looking for reasons to play my Xbox a little more ever since I got my account hacked. But
well, if you have the Xbox Game Pass, and if I'm not sure if Sea of Thieves, I'm pretty sure it is.
It's cross-platform.
When he's playing anywhere games, which means if you have this feature, you can play Sea of Thieves on your PC for $10 a month.
Yeah, so why would I pay $10 a month for Sea of Thieves when it's the only game I really want to play?
Well, because if you have Game Pass, you get a bunch of games.
I won't play.
Have
you seen my Steam library? Have you seen my Steam library?
He's just first with the Nintendo. He's just pushing. Ugh.
That's your boy.
I like it much better than PlayStation's, but at the same time, I'm an MMO player. I don't deal with console peasants, so.
Oh my god! See what his thing is. He always does this whenever consoles launch something that's like epic for just the console. He goes and he claims the PC thing, and he's like, I'm only an MMO player, and he just does this.
But did he just say he was a Sony company?
He did say that. He did. You are so you just play MMO games, and you're a Sony pony. In case you guys,
I do like my console for because it actually plays games.
In case you're wondering what the day-to-day friendship with Mikey D, aka Trex, is like, this is it. You have to deal with this for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. This is our everyday.
I'm only playing WWE 2K18 on my PlayStation. Only because it took a week after to launch on PC, and I didn't want to wait a week.
You're also playing Skyrim in VR.
Yeah, I do. I haven't played it forever though. Thank you, PlayStation, for having a good VR system.
You're welcome. What? Are you coming? See this again? You coming at my like?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot Xbox doesn't have a VR system. My bad.
They have.
I'm sorry. I was waiting for the HoloLens. I was ready to play Minecraft from what I saw at E3. I was completely hyped, but here comes Microsoft dropping that.
Well, you our topic is the Xbox Game Pass.
Yes.
And right now I'm playing the best.
Okay, so what
console.
games are on this Game Pass thing?
So what game? You want me to look it up? What games are currently on the game?
Well, I mean, you're
I'll give you a hint. There's over 100.
Yeah. So there's a lot of 360 games, a lot of Xbox One games. The ones I played.
Are these all the backward compatible games?
There's a lot of backwards compatible games on there.
Is this the backwards compatible games that's just kind of itching its way into? Hey, by the way, this is the Game Pass feature by chance. Trying to like.
Well, there's
rename
some.
it?
There's some, and
A lot of people can't get access to some of the old Xbox games, the original Xbox games.
so you can either buy them. They're
Yeah.
available on this. The Xbox One games that I've played on Game Pass, there's Halo Guardians, Gears of War 4 is on there. State of Decay 1 is on there. Resident Evil 6 is on there. You know, some people don't like Resident Evil 6, yeah. But
And those are all in the Game Pass.
yes, Resident Evil 0, the remastered version, is on there. Those are just my personal tastes. Those ones I looked through and I was like, hey. But there's a lot of games on the like.
Over 100.
Yeah. I think there might even be an original Xbox. I think Black is on there. I'm not 100, but I mean, no, I'm not 100% sure. Don't take me for that. But irregardless, so there's a rumor. I don't know if you guys heard this rumor that at E3 Microsoft is dropping like a bunch of exclusive bombs on everybody, like a bunch of.
I wouldn't doubt it.
A bunch of new.
They need something.
Yeah, a bunch of new exclusives. Because really, you know, Xbox has like the most powerful console. I mean, it is, but Sony's got so many good exclusive games coming out supposedly this year. The only one that's officially announced to come out this year is God of War, which looks great. So
Also April 20th, right?
It's in April. It might be the 20th.
Yeah. So
What is up?
That's right, because I was like, yeah, it's my daughter's birthday.
yeah.
Happy birthday to me!
So Crackdown 3, State of Decay 2, Sea of Thieves, these are all good games. These are all games that I would buy, not necessarily at launch, but now the games that I would play at launch. I've always liked the Crackdown series. Like, Crackdown is a great game. Crackdown 2 was a little bit of a, not as good as, I don't want to say a letdown, not as good as the first one, but it's still really good. And State of Decay 2, State of Decay 1 it was fun. It's, you know, and be able just to have access to them right off the rip. And it's essentially like, even if you just have Game Pass for a month, like, it's almost like a way to try them, kind of like how EA Access does, where you can play the games and try them. I've read some stuff online where, like, they say this hurts the Microsoft exclusive market.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I don't
know
think
how a lot of people are thinking it's going to hurt the game stores. Like I actually read
it definitely
article,
hurts the game stores.
I read an article. There's a game store in Australia or something like that, and they've not only banned all of the Xbox games from their store now, but they've removed all the consoles from their marketplace, both like online and like brick and mortar stores. Completely removed all Microsoft stuff from being able to be bought there because of this. Just, you know, out of response.
I mean, that was the whole big thing about where with Sony and Xbox when they came out with these new consoles.
Yeah.
Remember that whole disc game thing where it can only be installed on that game?
Yeah, you couldn't.
It really hurts the used sale market.
I mean, it's only a matter of time before subscription services win. Like, the success of EA Access and being able, like, when an EA game is 6 to 8 months old and now you can just play it with EA Access, and that's $30 a year.
Oh yeah,
which is like $250 a month. Like, why wouldn't you have that? And then with this, the thing about PlayStation now is that it doesn't have really any PS4 games. It's got a couple of PS4 games,
but everything still streams though, right?
Right, yeah, and everything streams. The Xbox Game Pass, you actually download these games to your console, and so you play them off. It's just like having the disc for them.
That's why I never messed around with the PlayStation Now service, is just because, you know, even if you have a really fast connection, I mean, my connection is 100 meg down, so it's, you know, it's good for anything really that I'm going to be doing, but that little bit of latency that you'll experience could totally kill, you know, certain games for you.
So I think this is good. I think it's great. I mean, $10 a month, like you can't really beat that. My problem is I they did a sale where it was like $1, and I haven't renewed it yet because it's like I have all these new games. Like when I got the Xbox One X, I got Witcher 3 to play, and I got Ghost Recon and Assassin's Creed Origins.
Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah, Final Fantasy 15. So I've got all these games to play. I just don't have anything to play right now to use this with. But I think when one of these games launches, when like Crackdown 3 is about to come out, or especially Sea of Thieves.
Sea of Thieves is going to be awesome.
I'm just gonna buy it.
When that comes out, I mean, you sign up for this Game Pass, and it's like you're good to go.
Yeah, I just looked at the Game Pass thing. I'm good.
What do you mean good? What kind of games? There's good games on there.
Yeah, XCOM Women Within got on PC. Viva Pinata wasn't a fan. Virtua Fighter 5, not a fighting fan. Not even Soul Calibur, no. Sega Vintage, I don't do Sega anymore. Pac-Man seems pretty good. Perfect Dark Zero was probably the best. It probably was. That's all 360 stuff. Gears of War can suck it. K16 for WWE, played it, done it. Saints Row re-elected, PC. Yeah.
I bet you haven't even played any of those games on your PC yet either.
XCOM I have. I really suck at it. Devil May Cry, it was good. Gears of War Ultimate Edition, Gears of War can suck it. Halo.
Gears of War, you can't deny the fact that those are still good games. They might not be like good for he's so
well. Yeah, I'm talking. Yeah, this is for me.
Okay.
This is having to get me to buy this, and I rather just spend the $80, maybe $100 on CFDs and get that collector's edition.
Is it that much?
If it's a thing, I haven't seen the pricing for it. But I mean, I will pay the collector's edition price for Sea of Thieves. But
that game's gonna be so good.
But for me, as a
mean,
consumer, it was enticing because I saw Sea of Thieves, but I don't need to play over 100 other games I have no interest in.
But in a general sense, as a consumer, this is a great deal.
It is a deal.
Oh, yeah. Totally agree.
I'm waiting for Crackdown 3. State of the K2, I don't need zombies anymore. I'm done.
So, at the end of the day, right, all three of these are $60 launches, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, Game Pass is $10 a month. So, if you bought all these outright, it would be like having the Game Pass for 18 months.
Yeah. It's $180.
Yeah. So, if you plan on getting all three of these games, like keeping the Game Pass for a year, totally worth it. Without a doubt.
I mean, especially with games nowadays, that they don't take long. They're less than a day, less than 24 hours of gameplay. So, even if you play it in 3 months' time and beat it, you basically saved your money.
Well, that's the thing about Sea of Thieves. It's all like cooperative, player versus player type stuff anyway.
Right.
So that's not going to be play the story and be done.
Crackdown 3 is.
Yeah, Crackdown
sure.
3.
State of K2, I'm not sure, but probably.
I just want to be a pirate.
But
I got this, and then the Skull and Bones from Ubisoft.
I'm looking forward to Sea of Thieves, because I can tell you the only Assassin's Creed game that I ever liked was Black Flag.
But that's it. So what do you think of Xbox Game Pass? And it's okay to trash Mikey for his ridiculousness earlier. I'll allow it. Sony pony. You can't accept other people having nicer things, can you?
No. I mean, I have all the consoles except for the Wii U or Switch.
Yeah, me too. I don't have the Switch either.
I've got one.
All right. So, again, in the bottom below, please let us know what you think about the Game Pass. Let us know your reactions to our thoughts on the Game Pass. And you can trash us. That's fine.
And be sure to always hit that like and subscribe button.
Right. And the bell.
Hit
the
the
bell.
bell. Gotta do the bell.
The bell. And please follow us on Twitter at Nerds of the APOC. And just remember, whether you're a PC elitist,
A Sony pony,
An ex-boner.
or a Nintendo drone, we're all just a bunch of D-pads.